Alright, YouTube. We're back. This is probably still potentially even more scuffed than yesterday because my settings for how I had, or not my settings, but the way I had the view of the game set up, apparently decided they weren't going to stay between yesterday and today on my actual TV, not for y'all, but that did mean that on OBS I had to try to adjust it. And I cannot get it adjusted enough to actually fully cover the screen, so there might be some like some bars and stuff, but there's nothing I can do. Black bars, I mean, above or below. It's super scuffed, but we'll just go with it. Might try and get a different HDMI adapter or something down the road that maybe will work better. Because I read a thing that one of the problems with some of the cheap, because I have just one of the cheap, like it's like Wii 2 HDMI plug-in adapters for the back of the Wii. Some screen's not moving now. It was just making sure. I forgot what I was saying, but I was reading that some of those, like, all they do is like, I forget the terminology, but they don't actually change the way the Wii outputs or the TV receives it. It just like converts the signal directly into HDMI. And apparently there's some that are better. They actually like do more than just port it over to an HDMI cable or something. I don't know, but I'll have to look into it more. But it's like right now as I'm playing the, well, I was moving it, but that wasn't better for y'all. But the on the right and left, there's like some black bars, and then the bottom's got like a slight one, which doesn't matter for me. I'm standing back far enough that I'm not going to notice that. Alright, so we got the Magmore Cavern artifact. We got Truth for just going into the area where we learned this. Then we got Strength, which is the one that was in Magmore, I believe. We gotta find the rest of these that are in various places, like bears have claimed Drain as their own. A tower sits atop their fortress, collapsed into I think what I was trying to do yesterday was make my way toward Fendrea. I stopped in Magmore because there was a couple of things we could do. Extra. This leads back to the chosen ruins. I'm gonna head back through here, get to this one. Because I think I can double jump to an area here now, potentially. I'm not positive. Let's see if I can. So which way do we need to go? Start thinking. To go. Just the way we're facing go. Till we get to be big. always thought it was interesting the mechanic for like shooting to open the doors. I don't know if there's a reason they did that. If it's like maybe a loading thing of some kind. It's crazy how much getting the double jump in basically any game like increases your ability to go anywhere, but especially in this game. Scan data to be analyzed. Increase in notes. Interesting. So I wonder, is that a time thing where it's just saying, okay, yeah, it's been a minute, let's tell them, hey, there's something going on here? Or is it because I'm now moving back through an area, or because I've gotten a second artifact? I've never understood how the hint system really worked. It's already did the thing, so that's where we got the. It was like here. But we did go through there, but it was just left or wherever it fits. What's going on, Gage? I feel like you can get up here, but we can get up there, yeah. Yeah. I don't know if this gives enough height for this matter. How's the audio, by the way, Gage? Try. I noticed in the recording when I listened back to it, the gameplay sounded a little loud, so I lowered it a bit before I started. After I tried to figure out the visual issues. Back in the Vendrea quests. Back in Vendrea. Pretty good, just a little quiet in here. Better than recently. Sounds good though. Yeah, I don't know what happened where the audio was so weird for the last few streams. I never did figure that out, to be honest. But now that that's kind of solved a bit, it seems like now, well, I know the reason I'm having the visual issues. That's because I'm trying to, you know, stream a 19-year-old console, and the tech ain't happy about that. These enemies that are flying around, are they just like birds? Let's see. Well, I can't aim at them if nothing else. It's far enough. Also, don't know if having the jump boots is the solution to this. Killing bird bots for no reason. Okay. Yeah, don't know if this. I didn't make it, so that's not the solution. I know there was one of the things that said something about being underwater, but I don't think this is the area, to be honest. Yeah, I just realized looking at those things when I was streaming yesterday, I'm like, this looks like these guys look similar to the Pokemon Bergmont. One level higher. I wonder if that might be collapsible, but there's no tell. Trying to get this. Maybe. Don't know that that's the solution, but we're going with it. Elm noses. What's the Pendrain shoreline? Is what they say. Or this particular scout. BRB? Alright. I'll be here. Unless something catastrophic happens. Yeah, yeah. Got the controls there. It's one of the things that's incredible about this game. Is like I said, I'm not concerned with doing like 100% of the scans or anything, but it feels so good And the game makes it feel so good. Like when you see something new, you want to scan it, especially enemies, to see like what's going on with this. Ice parasite scavenger with a crystalline outer shell. Parasites are hardy creatures able to. Parasites are hardy creatures able to adapt to any environment within 3 generations. The ice parasite is a prime example, having adjusted to the frigid climate. This vermin now thrives in it, omnivorous. It can exist in areas hostile to most lives. And it says they're hardy, but the things die like a couple of regular frosts. And chose on balancing the plane of existence on this. This one. I said one hour on the controls, but it won't be next. I just had somebody frozen in place. It appears to be a shell of ice encased in the water basin. The water originated from the statues. That's depicting the bust of a Chozo shaman burns the door. So we probably have to do something back in the area to do see anything else, but that doesn't mean anything. 18 the bus which was a philosopher. There's an architect, shaman, warrior. Yeah, there's nothing else here until we figure out how to get through that door. I'm extremely sniffly this morning. Not sure why. This thing said it was. This was a shaman. So maybe we have to do something with these shamans. Two of these, I think we should. The door. See, this is the kind of thing it expects. Like, you're going to scan the area and, like, learn some stuff. I will say, when I was a kid, a lot of the times I wasn't about that. So, I do believe I can't remember. I know I beat at least one of the. At least one of the Prime games, but I don't remember which one. There's 2, 3, and I might have beat this one. As I always then it disappears. Oh, yes. Oh. Is this the way? Come on. Where's the other one? Two off to the side. Oh! Still pissed at myself for not getting the boss, that flower boss. She got Supreme Predator of the Fangenic Drifts. She got vulnerable to most beam weapons that bristle in the back absorb energy which they can fire at prey. She goes for stamina, they help her ventilate after using the breath attack, making it not there yet. Vulnerable to soft. Underbelly of the she got susceptible to concussive blast. In battle they expel blast of rigid gas to ensnare their targets. They're also fond of ramming and trampling their hapless prey. Gotta be close enough to actually hit. I was wondering if you like overload this or put this easy. After the breath attack. It feels like it's doing Did I misread the fucking thing for this? Most beam weapon crystal absorbs it. They hyperventilate after using their breath attack, making their mouth area vulnerable. Some soft Get out of this thing, please. This does not seem to be doing anything. I am hitting them right. I can't tell if I'm doing any damage to this fucking thing anymore. So there we go. Maybe I was doing damage, or maybe I just hit it now. Yeah, they spit ice cold fire, and then their mouth gets wet. It's hard to understand about that. Maybe. Your mouth area not get vulnerable when you spit hot fire. Cold makes my mouth area vulnerable. Yeah, it would be doing that. Spit hot fire. Firepower. About the wave beam. Wave beam fires powerful electrical bolts. This weapon has limited homing capability as well. Fire the wave beam to open purple doors. The wave beam won't home in on the target without a lock on. Charge the wave beam to fire fierce electric blast. Enemy struck by this attack will be enveloped in electrical energy for a few moments. Neat. Get back up there. And away we go. How is this guy here to show you this? Do something. You getting the ball and you? Yep. So we can shoot this one. But these beams also just open the regular doors. Good day, my friend. I'm feeling it. I said this in Spencer's stream last night. You know, trying to stand and play a Wii game is a lot more difficult now than, 19 years ago when it came out. So it was alright. I'm doing okay today. There's a purple door, so we got to do this first. So let's go do that next. Yeah, I mean, I had a good time. After I got done with stream, I did a couple of things, but I turned the oh, you spawned someone. Oh, this is this spawn. Oh, we'll go ahead and say one. I actually played some Twilight Princess. You popped while I was talking to someone here at work, and my life flashed before my eyes. Yeah. Standing yesterday playing this, my right calf kept wanting to not quite cramp, but it was aching. I can feel it right now too, trying to a bit. So I'm like, man, this month's gonna be rough because I don't remember if you were here yesterday, Gage. But what I'm trying to do is play through the entire Metroid Prime Trilogy, the actual collection, before Metroid Prime 4 comes out next month. sense. Can I make it this? So I'm going to be doing this all month while I'm streaming, not counting anything else that I do on top of it. You can just press that just to swap back. What is hitting me? Oh, right, these guys have ranged attack. I can shoot you from here. I'm going right. That's it. Please. Oh, because I'm not. Oh, yeah, we have to go around this way to get to the upper area. No, I do not have. Why are you rotating? That's another problem I've been having, Gage. Is sometimes when I started the nunchuck was like forcing my character to go right. It was like I guess stick drift or whatever. So that was annoying to deal with. But then it like fixed itself. But it's still doing it on and off. Like I realized after stream when I was playing Twilight Princess that it was still trying to do it. You can still kind of see it a little bit now. But no, I've got a rug that sits like in front of my desk that I use because my room is like the floor is on like a bit of an incline, so my desk chair always tries to roll, and I've got the mat just to kind of give it some hold so it won't just roll constantly. But I took that, and it's a super flat just rug, but I folded it over just to stand on it, and it helped a little bit. But I did go ahead, since I'm doing this all month, they're going to try to. I actually went into Ray's. Actually, you know what? The pre-rolls are on, so I'll go ahead and run a 9. Talking right now and not playing anyway. We'll let the ad run out. YouTube will be back. Alright, YouTube, we're back. But yeah, Gage, I've got a mat ordered. Won't be here until next week, probably after both my day streams from day off. And I don't really do like that full staggered stance, but I do kind of set like my left foot forward and like it's at an angle, not just forward. And then I do just move my feet back and forth as I'm playing. Plus, I have hardwood floors, which makes it even more important. If I had like carpeted floors, it might be a little easier, but these just bounce off. Feels like this beam might be a little weaker than the regular power beam. I kind of want a standing desk. The big issue is both sides of my room used to have shelves, just like a plain shelf, like built into the wall. Or they're not built into the wall, but it's got like brackets and a shelf there for stuff. And the one on one side of the wall I took down because my TV that I had would not sit on my desk. With that thing there, like the TV was too tall because I had a big 4K TV, like a 50 or 60 inch TV back then. And that side of the room was like I said, the floor is really wonky here. Which place I'm going to? Was it not? Did I go the wrong one? Oh no, I'm not in the room I thought I was. I'm in the transition. So I do need to go this way. longer, yeah. But so if I got a standing desk, basically I can't have it to where my monitor, my TV, or anything would be raised high enough to um, be at height level where I don't have to like look down because of that shelf, unless I completely rearranged my room. Because I have to put my desk back on the side where I took that shelf down originally to be able to use one. Which I didn't think I could use, like do standing streams, because I want to do standing streams just because it's better than sitting down anyway. I just didn't really think I would be able to because of that, because I can't get a standing desk and it'd be like awkward to try and do. Roundabout way. Guys, yep. Can we please, for the love of God, or why you're being so fucking difficult this time? Just want you out of here so I can play this. I cannot kill these guys at all, apparently. I like completely fucked up with the pattern. I swear, jumping over these guys was working yesterday and hitting them, but apparently that's not going to work anymore. Will you get out of the corridor, please? So I can actually get around you. I hate how the lock-on breaks when you're frozen, even if you're still frozen. Out of here. Jesus. Sorry. I was trying what I was saying. I was getting irritated. Oh, so I don't think I could get a standing desk. Plus, I just bought a new desk like a couple of years ago, so I don't feel like putting money into a new desk, especially a standing one, right now. But doing this, I realized that I probably could do standing streams. Because if I'm standing far enough back, I don't really have to incline my head that much. I don't know if there's a way for us to get up. Maybe this. It's a way around now that we have the jump. Yes.
Recording to logbook.
But the other thing was I did need the mat, and I didn't have any reason to buy the mat if I wasn't doing standing streams anyway. So it's like, do I want to spend the money on that? It's not super. I think the one I bought that Ray, I don't know if it's the exact model, but from the same company is like $40 to $50, so it's not super expensive. But I'm like, do I really need to buy this if I'm not intending on actually standing? But since I'm doing this stream, I'm like, might as well. We're doing these streams. Which it does, I do feel like one of the bad things about this is going to be after playing these 3 games in the lead up to Metroid Prime 4, not having the motion controls for it's going to feel really really bad. Or not feel bad, but it's just going to... Because I still stand by the fact that the Wii is the ultimate version of motion control. Like, they did it perfectly. It feels so good. Like, I played this game on when it came out for the GameCube, it was one of the games I played constantly. Um, and it still feels so good to just play it with the motion control. That's like one of my favorite ways to play Resident Evil 4 was the Wii Edition. The Wii Edition felt so good to play. And I think that's because it was the first one where you could move and shoot, maybe. Because I think you could move. I can't remember if you could move and shoot it. I don't think you could. I don't think they made that adjustment. But still, even without that, it felt so good to just aim with the motion controls. What we got going on? Looks like it. Or maybe not. Maybe it's not activated right now. Because normally they kind of pull you in there as long as you get high. I don't know what these guys are. They're in the first room of this area. Or this region. They kind of just hang out. I don't even know if they're actually enemies. Bum 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 bum. I don't know what I did, but I did something. Progress. Did you play play the Wii very much, Gage? Or did you even have one? There we go. Now we gotta get up there. Touch that on the Wii. Hell yeah. It's still funny to me that one of the facts of the Wii is since they bundled Wii Sports Resort with it, that because of that and then just the sales of the Wii, it's it's the best-selling Wii game ever. I used to love playing. My dad was a big fan. I remember multiple times I'd be sitting on, like, laying on my bed, playing like on whatever PSP, DS, or just reading something. And my dad was a big fan of the golf game. And I realized that was time because I was talking over the thing. And he would just come in, just if I wasn't playing something, he would just play that while I was doing whatever. You have to do this again? No, the thing is still. Good times. Yeah, and then the fact that the we could play GameCube games was even better. Because then if I wasn't feeling up to, standing and playing something, I could just play an old GameCube game too. Spin around. Hurry. We'll get there in the end. It is one of the only things that's kind of hard about this version. Playing with motion controls in this game makes it really awkward. That's why if you ever see me, like sometimes you'll see when I'm jumping, like the camera moves because I move the Wiimote when I'm jumping, just not trying to do anything, just because. But then sometimes you'll see it doesn't move, like the camera doesn't move. It's because I hold the lock on to steady myself to do the platform. I seem to recall that was like a main way I used to play these games. I hate this has to be like a timed thing. Like, could this not just be, it's up there? Why does this need to be timed? What does it add to the game that this is timed? Oh. Yeah, platforming. Interesting. Yeah, when they made this collection, they made the platforming a little harder by advent of the way the camera works, but I think it still is. And why do we have to watch this every time? Which that's just a leave over of old games. I think we need to wait. Let's go. Probably not what we needed to do, but woo! Let's see. Yeah, there's 2 other doors in here, so get back up here. Nicely done. Well, I think it was done. Nicely is debatable. Where on the door? Well, one door is up there. Where's this? I feel like one of the other things, I don't think I mentioned this yesterday, but I was thinking it a lot, is the Wii did so well with the way they made doing 3D movement while also having motion controls. Because, oh, you almost got it. Can I kill these things? Oh, you scare them off. Just by the advent of having the nunchuck. Having the nunchuck with the stick to do movement, and then obviously the Wiimote to do motion control, just works so superbly. Did I shoot this? No, the storage to go. There it is. Or has one, yes. I think that's the thing that sells this so well. Because, like, you have, what was it? It was PlayStation Move for the PlayStation, if you can believe it. I don't know if Xbox ever had a motion control. They had the Kinect, but I don't know if that really... I don't feel that that's the same, because that was more like VR before VR was really a thing. Actually, we can't go through that door, can we? No, we can. Maybe that's a missile door. No, we need to go this way because it's the purple doors. But let's. What can we even go over there? Maybe. Let's see what this is since it's sitting by a missile door. Oh, save. Perfect. It feels so good. Because that's the problem with a lot of motion control stuff, is like trying to play a 3D game. like they really excelled in on the rail shooters. That's where motion control really worked best. So you could do like the actual aiming. But past that, other games never felt great in it. But then having like the nunchuck, having an actual stick for movement, just works so well. What the fuck is this supposed to be? Fucking disappear? Yes, it did. He stays the same user. All up in your business, yeah. Oh, that would have turned mine off. Yeah, I wanted to see what that was. I think that was a space pirate, but I couldn't tell since he was fucking inside my eyeballs. Yeah, but I still feel like the Wii did shit better than anything else. I know it was like the low contender. Oh, what the fuck are you? Out of that generation of games, but oh yeah, these are space pirates. Space Pirates, city aggressor species well trained in weapons and melee combat. Space Pirates wield galvanic accelerator cannons and 4 unmanned size in combat. The species seeks to become the dominant force in the galaxy, and their technology may help them realize that goal. Ruthless and amoral, the pirates care little for the cost of their ambition, only the results matter, and they take these very seriously. And now we're getting into the game where there's Emerald Pirates, yeah, where there's actual enemies, not just not to say that the other creatures aren't enemies, but they're just creatures in this. But this is an actual enemy force, not just the wildlife of the world we're on. It takes a while to get here. I guess if you hit it with this, it like short circuits it. Interesting. Yeah, you can see the movement thing's still happening here and there. What we got on the map? Go through that part. Yeah, that's a mini beam door. Let me go check that out. I always try and check out what isn't like the main crux of. Like right now, the main thing we're doing is using the wave beam to go places. Ah, here we go. Yes, the map. Oh yes, the map. Download the map for this area. Access one to leave. It's okay size there. Not too much going on though. God, I remember playing this game originally, either this version or the GameCube version, and just how sprawling and how huge this felt back then. It felt like you would never be able to do everything you needed to do. And trying to use the map was like seemed like it was so hard reading the map back then. Seriously. Where are they? And we go. Yeah, we have to go through here to get to the rest. Okay. From, the view from earlier, it looked like it split off right here. Just regular bolts to get that thing or to get the turrets to wig out. There you go. There you are. Yep. Cool. Bum, 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 bum. What we got now? What? It's a galaxy. What the fuck? Oh, there's something up there. Neat. I want it. That's why lining shit up is sometimes the wrong thing to do. Should have just went for it. How do you not just make that? How am I doing that any different than just jumping? I wasn't getting enough height for the first jump before I did the second. Why does this have to be so fucking complicated? I don't mind platforming, but annoying platforming where the platform is like right above where you're supposed to be. But the platform you're jumping to is right above you, basically. Give me some space to gear up for it. That time my fucking nunchuck decided it was going to move for me. And I did say there at the last second that other platform you need to jump to. Think, just go. Problem is, sometimes my nunchuck is thinking it should just go for me. Super neat.
Recorded to the logbook.
Nope. Please, spaceful. Super missiles. Super missile acquired. This powerful attack uses 5 missiles. Using the power beam, press and hold B to charge, then press down to fire. Whoa! What? Hold up, wait a minute. Charge element allow you to fire a missile launcher and beam and arm cannon together. Combine attacks from normal blast. Combo. When your arm cannon is charged, press down to fire the charge combo. Single slot charge combo fires 1 blast at a time, each shot using a number of missiles. Then fire. Charge combos will fire as long as oh. Okay. Oh, this is a different doors. There we go. Which this was just a regular missile. Save. Save it up.
Data received.
Coming data scan. Their scan data. Pirate, communicate, analyzed. New research facility located. Oh. Where? Oh, yeah. Stop that. Okay, yeah, that other door is where we need to go for that. But please, calm down. Okay. It's just what is that? Control tower. So that said control. I'm like, is that a word? One of the things is in this area, I believe. Oh, what we got? What the fuck are y'all? Flying pirate. Pirate trained and equipped for airborne assault. Flying pirates are extremely agile in the air, but the heat signature of the packs retract with thermal imaging. While the missiles are extremely potent with jetpacks, the more so pack fails, they will make a suicide strike. We're good. We're great. We're perfect. Good. Good buff. Oh no, this is where we were. Backward. Hold up. Back up we go. Get that stuck. We left that area. trying to keep this even whenever I let go of the nunchuck. Is this where we... Yeah, it is the Metroid. It's a Metroid. Holy shit. It's John Metroid. Does this thing break out? You have to fight
Recording to logbook.
Metroid, energy-based parasitic predator, the dominant species of planet SR-388. Metroids can suck the life force out of living things. Metroid will latch onto its prey and drain energy, growing larger as it does. The only way to shake an attached Metroid is to enter morph ball mode and lay a bomb. I want you to scan the door. Oh. Oh. Okay, yeah. We're supposed to... Oh, really? Huh. Could just miss an energy tank right in there. Interesting. Alright. So it's full. Come on.
Recording to logbook.
Some ammunition or supplies which will move around to Oh. That's it. Central tank control circuit connection terminal. Say, how do we get further up? There's the other set of maps. Oh, sorry, yeah. So sniffly today. Joke. Browser upgrade. Good thermal shift. Thermal visor acquired. This support left. Use the thermal to search for cold hot objects and hidden big targets. Oh. Thermal visor allows you to see in the infrared spectrum. Hot objects are bright in the visor, while colder ones are dim. Press minus to select. The thermal visor will show the weak points of certain foes. Use the thermal visor to see in total darkness and poor weather conditions. Brightly lit areas, explosions, and intensity can impair the thermal visor. Enemies with temperatures close to their surroundings will be tough to spot with this visor. Interesting. Sorry. So we have to do so. Let's see something. Let's see. I think the Metroids break out here as well, because I saw at least one. Carbon level. Right. There's time for everything. Century drill, one armed armored security. Okay. It's not that soil.
Recording to logbook.
Problem is, I don't know where. No, we came through that window that the guy busted. And we're out. There you go. So do why does this have to? Wanted to say goodnight? Alright. Night, Pop. I don't know. Either you meant to say good morning or you were trying to say you wanted to say hi before you went good night. I would assume. Don't forget your shiny while you're here, Pop. Please stop moving. Stop moving. Go. What are you on? It's going alright. I had to do some more. I went the wrong way again. Oh no, wait, maybe I didn't. Because I think these two areas look similar. I'll try to do it too. It's hard to tell with this. That's where we were. So we're down here. So we need to go back down into. So like I said, one of the things about this game is the map can sometimes feel it's a little dangerous. So we came out that way. We need to. Yes, we need to go basically down below right where we are. Yeah, one's going well as can be expected. They try and fix it. For you. Quick pause here because the phone goes so we will be back in about 3 minutes. We're back. So, I decided I was going to try where I ordered that mat. And while I'm at it, I'm going to buy a new HDMI converter, which I don't know that it'll help. I think I'm going to end up having to get like an actual component box, like use component cable from my Wii into a converter box that goes into HDMI, I think, to fix this problem. Because most of the cheap options don't actually convert or anything. Get out of here. Actually, the full blast usually doesn't take much more after that. Get out of here and don't use this monster. Come on. This was a save spawn, wasn't it? Go ahead and run. Save, yes, please. Oh, not across the wall. Alley-oop. This won't be a boss fight. This absolutely will not be a boss fight. Guess this is where we get the magnetic upgrade for the morph ball. Whoops, what the first entry. Thordis, an animated sentient creature of stone charged with phazon radiation. The phazon radiation given off by Thordis negates auto-targeting systems, preventing locking. May be possible to acquire alternate target with different visor. Chaotic nature of phazon radiation leads to instability and structural integrity. Thordis can encase targets in ice, and its colossal size and strength make it a formidable opponent. Bitch. I love that his arm just like manages to get into the way every fucking time. Always. I wish you could maintain a lock even if you can't attack in this phase. Come on. Whoa. Turn around, please. trying to swap hands because for some reason it's like aching trying to seize up. So, God, this boss fight's awful with the fucking weather making it so you can't fucking see half the time. And then the other quarter of the time you can't see because the fucking boss emitting too much fucking light. Of course you're not. I would love to be able to see the boss so I could fight him. Come on, baby. I would love to keep an eye on this guy so you guys can actually see what he's doing, but I just do not. Artist defeated. What a great idea. Awful execution. It's specifically like the part where he like makes the snowstorm. That's like if that wasn't there, it wouldn't be half as bad. What? So far ahead. One of those didn't get straight. This is this the spider ball? Is that what they call it? No, it calls those magnetic rails, but I think yeah, spider ball. Let's see with a morph ball to attach to spider ball tracks. There's still one more thing for this. I don't know what it is. Spider ball allows you to move the morph ball along magnetic rails. Press note Z. Follow magnetic rail to explore new areas. The morph ball bomb can be used to trigger a bomb jump while attached to the rail. Neat. this leading somewhere? Or this just leads all the way around the park? Does this just go around the hall? No, it doesn't go around the whole area. Hold on. Something else? Because I saw there's some other tracks. That one. These all just lead into. Is this that little area I saw? No, this is where we came in from. It's like a small little space at the top of this area. Someplace. I want to see if it's like a thing you can go into. Spider ball track. Weird. This is the one that led. Fourth room. Is that the area? Yeah, that's the one to where we came into this place. I don't know what the point of the other spider ball tracks is, though. Where's the thing I'm trying to see? You can see it right there. There's like a tiny little spot. But I don't know if that's just a levo or I wouldn't imagine it is. What is that from where I'm standing? It's over like that way. Oh, probably something. Use those because it looks like it would be a platform. But we'll just carry it. Oh, what? Yeah. South. Okay. No, but there's a here. Please go around and don't step into the hologram. No, please. Oh, we can. Shit, it's the white doors. Yep. But there are quite a few spider ball tracks somewhere. See, that's one of the ones that's like trying to remember all the spider ball tracks is fucking insane because I know we've seen them multiple times throughout the game so far. Just head back more south for now. Ah. Safe, please. get out of the lava, please? A lot of them spawning those guys are right there as you walk through that door on that small ass platform. We gotta at least wait till we got down further so we can look at this area. At least to let the morph ball be like past thanks for is there. I think you do eventually get a suit that lets you survive in agonies. Back in the what's there? Yeah, we just connected to the original area for this. Nice. Need to know, I believe, but it's nice. Let's head back. Layers.
functional, but it's currently not receiving. Stable and the Xeon. Guessing we don't have any. I don't think I can do the combo. Get some points. Probably be easier to think about it. Will this one jump up, please? Come on. Puddle spores. Sentient floating lava mollusks coated by an invisible shell. Puddle spores open when approached. To intimidate with its size when open, direct fire on its mantle. Causes it to flip into a defensive position. It can, if it slams shut, it ejects Spread of flammable globules. Open up. One flat one. Thankfully, you didn't have to go try the things and not going to work that journey. So make sure to not lose base issue. That's going to be the fucking pirates that are sideways. Stay out of the way. Said I just want to try that because it's always best to try whatever you think of as soon as you think of it. Always good to test. I guess it's not till we get over here that we actually start getting it, because that's the elevator there. This is still nice. We're supposed to get alright, let's carry it on. Where's the first? Oh, I think this is the one where we come back around. It's the one we come through and we saw that one on the top. Yep, yep, yep. We do that. Like I said, it's just so hard to remember where there might be more of those at. I know we've seen at least 3 or 4 of them, if not more. And we'll just slowly make our way at least through here, checking, making sure. Mutual climate analysis complete. Low temperature ruins. Oh. Interesting. So these areas might be oh, we do. What's the time? Overworld. Goes north. Like that one. So let's try to head there. Where are we at? Oh. It's the island over there. What's that name? It's the trail. Is it all the way back? No, we can just work our way back. That works out. We can slowly explore all this and see if we see anything before spot all the tracks. was in it. No, it is not. Just keep it moving. Shit, it's just. Please open that. The Fendrana drifts. Just trying to get to it right now. Yeah. Just so then I need the correct way. We need to go back into that big room, of course. Maybe if we. Please stay still. Damn it. Which way do we need to go? To go left once we go through this door. Yeah. This stuff. Shit. Sounds. Yes, you're stuck below me, of course. Fucking bastard. But there's some kind of worm creature poking at me. What the fuck is that? Yep. Please calm down. So, can you give me some else so we can not listen to fucking things? Save room. Yes, please. Mostly just to get my damn health back, so we gotta listen to an annoying alert noise. Low health alert noise. Hate to tell y'all, but we got enough health now that it do not matter if you hit us. The Chozo Ruins. Let's see if we can't check out some of these areas that we haven't explored yet. Well, where do we need to head? Might need to go back actually, because, well, all this eventually leads to going to keep heading forward, assuming to make that main room, which we can. Just carry on. Yeah. Maybe. There's nothing else to. Oh, wait a minute. Should at least look around with those. Say like this is the solution. Yes, I'm aware. Back in the room. Open the map. Thank you. What do we got? Try and get into. Well, I think we better. We need to go to the left here, but it's the one where we got a circle of ourselves right now. See further.
Recording to logbook.
Uncleared of overgrowth, water, food, toxins. Loose. feel like that wasn't the boy. Well, that might not have been this. No, this is also a regular door. Why did we never go in here? Which we can't do anything in here anyway. We have the other shot. Probably don't have a first step in that. Because I can't even move in this apparently. I knew this was not going to work. So I guess we're not supposed to have it at all. That's fine. That's kind of fucking annoying that you didn't even give someone the option to get out of here. Sorry for this fucking annoyance. I just wanted to fuck around and find out. I just assumed that find out would at least have, an option to fix itself. Yeah. Yeah. So don't tell me I didn't actually get to where I thought I did. Yes. That's a right start. Take a short break here for the ads. We will be right back. And we continue. So the punk, of course. Alright, so we don't go the area we tried to go to. Can't do anything there yet. I do wonder if we could go in the reverse, but I doubt it very highly. This is tough. Oh, this is the puzzle room. The puzzle door room. I think this is probably the first time you have to try and do this. Oops. There it is. It just takes so long to figure out. Or not so long, but there's no consistent way to do it. You gotta do it by feel. This looks mentioned we could have got Maybe not earlier, but before the end of last stream, if I'd have come back through the guys. Okay. Have we never gone down there? There's a missile door there, but is that just still showing as a missile door? Well, we've been through there because it's lit up orange, so yeah. Where do we need to go? We can't do this yet because you need to grapple for that. Try going over there. Isn't there another? Is that all of it? This is the place we need to get to right now. But is there something in here we have now? No, we need whatever the white beam door is. We might be able to do whatever's in like the corner of that room, because it looks like we haven't been through there. It looks like it might be a morph ball thing. Let's try going over to this first, because we do have the bit for that. We just need to go down to the left. Left, please. To the left, to the left. Everything you want on the box to the left. Nice. I don't know if going up this ramp is one of this or come on. Come the other way. I want to see. Oops. Yeah, I know you guys are still here too. Just leave the other side of the room. Well, now I gotta wonder what the other side was then. So let's go look at that. Good, this was missile expansion. Let's go. What's that got us up to? Like 35, 40? Stay up on the thing. Oh. Water. seem like it. Stop it. Here we go. See these platforms. There. Hmm. No. Oh wait. Hmm. No, I saw something. These. Made with brimstone, yeah. Oh, now I provide structural support. Okay. Maybe we should have climbed further up first. Oh, easy there, horse. What are you guys?
Recording to logbook.
Oculus wall crawler generates exposed when active. Visual covers it is instrument predators. Threat retracts into an impermeable shell. We're gonna run out of rockets before we get through this.
Recording to logbook.
Plated puffer, mutated puffer with reinforced epidermis, phase on exposure has created a mutant strain of puffers on Talon 4. They have developed plated skin, making them harder to burst. Concussive weapons can still do the job, however. Assume that means it spawns. Let's try this real quick. I didn't mean to walk over there. wish these guys would drop some. Okay. Just I gotta go get some bombs. Drop down farther than I would have liked. A decent amount more than I thought we'd get out of these guys. Which they are an absolute fuck ton of them. Alright, we'll go back with this and hope it's enough for now. Please keep going forward. There we go. Oh, do you have to do this all at once? Okay, hold on a minute. Look this up because we're getting close to where I would stop. This might be a thing where you have to come here with like enough expansions to get to the top. Let's see here real quick. Oh. This show, but I don't want to waste time if this is just going to be a reset every time. Hey, that's what it is. You just have to have enough missiles for this room. Which we have. We have enough in our total stock, but we do not have enough. We don't have 27. Okay. So this is different depending on the difficulty. On hard, you need 60, which we are 20 away from, but on normal, you only need 36. So, let's get up to that. It'd be great if. Yeah, but I can't guarantee a drop from you or from any enemy. But if these guys have respawned, then at least that's a ton of them when you try and do it once. We will have to. What? It's 36, so we have 4 we can like lose to hitting the enemies that are crawling along. Some of them. Still, it's not a lot. You can also do like the super missiles, but I don't think we have enough to pull that off because it only takes 1 super missile, but that takes 10, so we can only do that 4 times, which will not be enough. You have to do this twice, I believe. I'll just be more careful. I would love to know an in-game reason why these respawn though. The out-of-game reason is just for it to be an actual challenge. Cannot skip this, unfortunately. Don't even him, just lock into the screen. That's 1 we've lost. Hello. There's 3. Lost that again. No, don't aim at him. Should just stick in front so I can catch him. It's fine. Yeah, these guys are climbing on every one of these. Don't aim at them, just aim in the vicinity. We don't have enough. Oh, do we? Yeah, we do. But we can only miss. Oh, we missed 2 more times. Hold on. Yeah, we're good. Step forward a little bit. Wave Buster. Guessing this is an optional item. Wave Buster acquired. This powerful attack uses missiles while active. Using the wave beam, press and hold B to charge, then down to fire. Hold B for continuous fire. Additional data in the inventory. Let's see. That's right. Maybe that is right. No, it was the Wave Buster we just got. Which would be... Oh, as you scroll down, it'll show you each one. Okay, combos, sense notes, sustained fire. Page now for information on individual charge combos. This data will download in the logbook after you found them. Super Missile, here we go. Okay. Super Missile is a power charge combo. Super Missile is a single shot charge combo. Each shot costs 5 missiles. Super Missiles can be. Missiles can destroy objects made of cordite. Got one in the middle we're missing. Wavebuster is the wave charge combo. This potent blast auto seeks targets in the area. The Wavebuster is a sustained fire charge combo. It costs 10 missiles to activate 5 missiles per second afterward. The Wavebuster will seek enemies without a lockout. So it's basically just the charge shot for this one. Let me. Try to drum. This one, let's see what it looks like. Oh, we don't have any missiles, right. And I did notice when I was trying to figure out if we had to do this all in one that you do need something separate for that other room. A later upgrade, so that's fine. So back through here. Elevator. There's a saver room there. There's one over here. We'll get this one. You know what? We can just stop it on this one since the saver doesn't do that. There you go. Isn't there one? No. That's that. Let's stop. Zoom. There we go. Okay. That's going to be it for today. Like I said, I do apologize for any YouTube for you. Get this figured out before I start the recording, but any issues in the video, I'm sorry.
I'm figuring this out as I go. I've got a new HDMI like adapter converter ordered that maybe it'll work better for this, so I don't have to worry. Like I said, on my screen right now, huge black bar on the right, the left, and a little bit at the bottom, I think, because this thing, the one I have, doesn't like do upscale, and I guess my TV just can't read it enough to do it. Unfortunately, and it could be because I've got my Wii and my Xbox hooked into an HDMI switch, and that's going into the capture card, and then that's going into the TV. So that could be causing problems because it seems when it's plugged in by itself, it's not an issue, but it's good enough. It's getting, we're recording the game, we're uploading it, so streaming it, so that's good enough. As long as it's not like too rough, shit's not running bad, that's all I care about. But anyway, yeah. That is going to be it for today. So, YouTube, thank you all for watching. Y'all take care, and we will see y'all next time.